Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Monday. We've got 8 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells, and yeah, we'll hop in it here. Lighter slate today to start out the week, starting with the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Boston Red Sox. Rays opening up as road favorites at -160. Boston plus 140 with the over-under at 9. Rays coming into this matchup 42-19. Boston 30-29. Pitching for the Rays is Shane McClanahan with an ERA of 2.07. Pitching for the Red Sox is Brayan Bello with an ERA of 3.89. McClanahan, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Bello, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Rays coming off back-to-back wins against Boston here. They've been playing well. They're 6-1 in their last 7 against the Red Sox here. Love McClanahan on the mound. He's 8-1 on the mound, and I'm gonna roll with the Rays on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Detroit Tigers versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -240. Detroit plus 195 with the over-under at 8.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 26-31. The Phillies 27-32. Pitching for the Tigers is Joey Wentz with an ERA of 7.28. Pitching for the Phillies is Aaron Nola with an ERA of 4.70. Wentz, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Nola, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Detroit on a 3-game losing streak right now. Philly on a 2-game winning streak. Detroit is just 1-4 straight up against the Phillies here. Both pitchers haven't been that great. Nola's given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Wentz has given up 12. Really not in love. Not in love with the the money line value for the Phillies. I think it's very high here, and I think I'm gonna take a shot with Detroit plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Miami Marlins. Marlins opening up as home favorites at -165. The Royals plus 140 with the over-under at 8.5. Royals coming into this matchup 18-41. The Marlins 32-28. Pitching for the Royals is Carlos Hernandez with an ERA of 4.76. Pitching for the Marlins is Braxton Garrett with an ERA of 4.22. Hernandez, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Garrett, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. The Royals, coming off a Colorado win. Miami on a 3-game winning streak right now. I mean, they swept Oakland in that series. They played very good here. Miami 8-2 at home, where they've played well. Both pretty even pitching matchup, I'd say. I like the Marlins here. Marlins are playing good baseball, and I'm gonna roll with Miami at home. Next matchup, we got the Oakland Athletics versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates opening up as home favorites at -175. Oakland plus 155 with the over-under at 8.5. Oakland coming into this matchup 12-49. The Pirates 31-27. Pitching for Oakland is J.P. Sears with an ERA of 4.37. Pitching for the Pirates is Johan Oviedo with an ERA of 4.50. Sears, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts. Oviedo, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Oakland on a 4-game losing streak right now, coming off a horrible Miami series. Pitt on a little 5-game winning streak, coming off the 3-game sweep against St. Louis. Oakland 0-10 on the road right now, 1-6 straight up against Pittsburgh here, and we're gonna roll with the Pirates at home. Next matchup, we've got the Houston Astros versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at -120. Houston +110 with the over-under at 10. Astros coming into this matchup 35-24. Toronto 33-27. Pitching for the Astros is Brandon Bilak with an ERA of 3.19. Pitching for Toronto is Alek Manoah with an ERA of 5.46. Bilak, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Manoah, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. Houston coming off an LA loss. Toronto on a 4-game winning streak. I mean, both teams are playing very well right now. Yeah, kind of a tough one. Pretty even pitching matchup, I'd say. Manoah hasn't been able to get wins, though. He's just 1-6 on the mound. Hasn't been the greatest here, but I think I'm going to take the Astros +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Cincinnati Reds. Reds opening up as home favorites at -125. The Brewers +105 with the over-under at 9.5. Brewers coming into this matchup 32-27. The Reds 26-33. Pitching for the Brewers is Julio Teheran with an ERA of 0.82. Pitching for the Reds is couldn't find much info on this. Pitching for the Reds is Andrew Abbott. It looks like he's making his first start of the season here for the Reds. Teheran, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 0 strikeouts. Brewers on a 3-game winning streak. They've already beaten Cincinnati in the last 3 games. And Cincinnati struggling here with a new pitcher on the mound. Milwaukee is 9-1 on the road against the Reds here. And I think I'm going to roll with the Brewers +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Texas Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at -125. The Cardinals +115 with the over-under at 9.5. Cardinals coming into this matchup 25-35. The Rangers 38-20. Pitching for the Cardinals is Adam Wainwright with an ERA of 6.15. Pitching for the Rangers is Martin Perez with an ERA of 4.43. Wainwright, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Perez, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts. St. Louis on a 3-game losing streak right now, coming off a bad Pitt series. Rangers coming off a Seattle series sweep there, coming off a great series. St. Louis just 1-8 against Texas here. They really have struggled. I'd say a pretty even pitching matchup, and I think I'm going to roll with the Rangers at home. Then the last matchup, we've got the Chicago Cubs versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at -170. The Cubs +150 with the over-under at 8.5. Cubs coming into this matchup 26-32. The Padres 27-32. Pitching for the Cubs is Kyle Hendricks with an ERA of 3.86. Pitching for the Padres is Blake Snell with an ERA of 4.50. Hendricks, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Snell, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Cubs coming off a Padres win. They're 2-1 in the last 3 games against the Padres. 6-2 on the road against the Padres here. And Snell really hasn't been that good on the mound. He's 1-6. It's been tough for him on the mound. Hendricks has actually been pretty decent in his only 2 starts this season. And I think I'm going to take a shot with the Cubs +1.5 on the road. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.